I'm not afraid to share my opinion. Just the unknown. The fear is the unknown. My favourite thing at the moment. Drunk story. Breakup glow up is coming. My past relationship. We'll leave it at that. I don't really know what happened. Did you get a number off any of the Magic Mike guys? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Did I forget to do an intro earlier? I did, yes, so we are here now. It's a couple of hours later, but if you want to see how I got this makeup look whilst I answer some like juicy questions I haven't answered that you want to know, then stay tuned. It is a good one. Hopefully you'll find out some stuff that you maybe didn't know before. Yeah, hope you enjoy. And let's get into me looking like I just rolled out of bed. I've had requests for like my go-to glam makeup that you guys see a lot on Instagram and in some of my videos, and I also thought it'd be nice to incorporate answering some of your questions. If you're new, get to know a bit more about me. So I put on my Instagram story this morning when I was off to the gym some questions, and I have more than I thought. A lot of them around a similar topic, but we'll get into that. I always get asked what foundation I'm using. I'm using this. It is the Primark PS My Perfect Colour Matte Foundation. And it says it's a medium coverage. Oh, it does feel weird to put foundation on when I've got... Whoa. Okay. So, how have you guys been? All over my lips. I hope you guys have been well, and I hope you guys are enjoying. I mean, I don't know if you're noticing that I'm uploading one video every Sunday. Ideally, I would like to be uploading more than that. I think I touched on this previously in my last vlog, but with my hours at uni, college, drama school, you know the drill, it's really difficult to find the time to do that because I'm in from 8:30 till 7:30, so I've nearly got a 12-hour day, Monday to Friday, so I'm sure you guys can understand. But anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the like consistent Sunday uploads. For those asking how my audition went, it went well, thank you. It was a really good experience for a first audition. I was really unsure whether I was gonna ever put those clips anywhere. I was sort of vlogging throughout the day for like my own sort of like diary in a way, but after so many of you like loved seeing that and like wanted to see more and like were really interested, it's made me want to make more content about it. And it's going to be such a roller coaster, like my life up until I graduate, then after graduation, and like being potentially unemployed, or I mean ideally being employed, and like where that's going to take me and stuff like that. So yeah, it went well, thank you. I think it was me and 3 or 4 other girls that did the audition that day, and none of us got a recall, but we weren't expecting to really for our like first audition. I didn't put any pressure on myself. I didn't think I would anyway. It was just, I'm just taking it all as experience. I'm not sure about this statistic, but they do say that it's like 15 auditions and then your first either recall or first job. So it's gonna be a journey, and I'm definitely trying to prepare myself for that journey, and everyone is also going to have their own journey, like life, but in terms of this industry it can get really overwhelming. I think it would be nice to take you guys on that journey, and I think I'm just going to use my viewfinder as a mirror, and I think you all will enjoy coming on that journey with me too. Okay, definitely rambling. Concealer, I'm using this no, that was so wrong. I'm using this Catrice Cosmetics Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. I got sent this, but I really like it, and that's in the shade 15 Honey. Hello, just a little side note, it's not a love bite or anything like that on my neck. I applied tan a few hours before filming this video, so it was currently developing, and I had a bit of like a rash on my neck, which the tan just highlighted. So yeah, that to just clear that up. Primark foundation is in the shade Toffee as well, if you are wondering. Okay, right, enough about having a little catch up. Let's get into these questions. First one, we'll take it quite easy. So the first one is my dream show that I would like to be in. I obviously have a lot of dream shows I'd love to be in, but I think realistically right now the dream is Hairspray. I've loved this musical for so long, to be one of the nicest kids in town, and then covering either Penny, I think Penny more than Amber, but I don't know. Yeah, that would be the absolute dream. Also something like Grease, or something quite young and very empty, if you know what I mean, Legally Blonde, something like that. I feel like would suit me the most right now. Right, let's move on. My favourite alcoholic beverage. My favourite alcoholic beverage is a gin and lemonade. To be honest, any sort of gin. I've now become a complete lover of gin, and yeah, absolutely love it. Did you get the number? Did you get the number of any guys of the Magic? Okay, I think this is meant to say, did you get a number of any of the Magic Mike guys? Oh, funny. No, I did not. Okay, so actually a lot of these are to do with my past relationship, and I don't see why I wouldn't talk about it. I put a lot of it online, so I understand why you guys ask, and I do still get questions about it. Me and my ex-boyfriend broke up back in September, so it's been quite a while now. I still get messages asking if we're together. We are not together. Someone asked why. Like, I'm just gonna summarize all these questions. I never went into too much detail, purely because it's no one else's business apart from mine and his, and there was no reason, there was no real reason. We both just drifted apart. We got together when we were 16, and now I'm 21, so that is a long time, and you completely change as people, and for some people it works and we just grow apart. Nothing nasty that went on. It literally was just as simple as we grew apart as people and became two different people who wanted different things, and that was that. I know a lot of the questions were about that. Sort of moving on from this, quite a few of you asked me like breakup advice and how to get over a boyfriend. They needed some like girly advice, and I'm really sorry if you're going through that right now. It is horrible. I really am sending you love. I think with breakups, each one is completely different, and you have to deal with that in your own way. And I always say to my friends, like, if you want to shut the door and cry in bed for a couple of days, then that is absolutely fine. If you want to go out and party and just be a bit wild, like, you have to do what is right for you. No one can tell you a way to deal with it, and it obviously depends on the breakup as well. But if you are really struggling, my top advice, my top tips would just be to keep yourself busy. I know everyone says this, but I promise you it is the best thing to do. Arrange plans with friends, with family. Take the time for yourself. Like, you now don't have another person to worry about. This is all time for you to grow, and you best believe that the glow up, the breakup glow up is coming. My advice would also be, if you've completely ended things, just don't look at their social media, get rid of it. Just anything to make it easier for you, not to keep being reminded. Just get rid of the bad energy. You don't need it, and I promise you every single day gets easier. Please also acknowledge your feelings. No one is going to expect you to be okay all of the time, and that is absolutely fine too. So whilst keeping yourself busy, don't keep yourself too busy that you don't have any time alone with your thoughts to distract you from how you're I don't know how this is coming across. Keep busy and do things to fill up the days, but also don't disregard your emotions and how you're feeling, because you have to come to terms with it yourself in order to move on. I feel like I've gone on a right rant about that. I promise you that you're going to be okay, and you'll look back on this and think, you know, I learned so much from that, and how that has created me into the person I am now, and it's all definitely going to be for the best. Everything happens for a reason. I truly believe that. My favourite music at the moment is Stormzy's new album. I absolutely love it. Cool, so my bank card and my bird card are in the back of my phone. If I've been flashing that throughout the video, then silly girl, I'm just gonna take it out now. Stormzy's new album. Honestly, my favourite thing at the moment. I used to watch it all the time back in 2018. How do you think uni has changed you? It's so lovely to think that you've been watching me for all that time. Thank you for still like sticking around. I can honestly say that I'm a different person now than when I started. Without realising, so underconfident. And could we go as far as saying I didn't really know who I was as a person? I look back now and I think right now where I am, I'm so sort of, I'm still discovering things about myself, of course, but I feel like I know myself now. I just think I'm a lot stronger. I'm more opinionated and I'm not afraid to share my opinions and to actually voice up about how I feel. I used to let people kind of walk all over me, and that was something I needed to figure out how to deal with myself. I'm definitely a lot stronger in that way. I'm gonna go with those things for now. It has got me thinking though, but I did think the other day, like I was watching like my old videos back, and I just think like, who is that girl with like this long hair, no lip filler, so much more grown up, and living away from home has really taught me to grow up. I think I've answered that. I'm just literally the most rambly person ever. I'm gonna start on my eyes. Yes, that is what I'm gonna do. I'm pretty sure I've done this look in a video before, but this is my current go-to glam. So I just take this Beauty Bay Origin palette, but look, my mirror. It is a sad, sad time. So I just take these two shades, shades 6 and 7, as you can see, pretty well loved, and I just put them all over my lid pretty much. Just take a fluffy blending brush. I do need to clean my brushes. That's on my to-do list at some point this weekend. I'm then going to take a mix of, on the 4 and 5 column, but the transition column, these two. I thought I wasn't showing you then. I would do a similar thing, but more in like the outer corner. This is kind of answering another question. Let me just answer this question at the same time. It's just like talking about more of my like performing stuff. I'm just gonna take a darker shade. I might take these two, or maybe just that one. Yeah, so we have like normal technique lessons like ballet, jazz, tap, acting lessons, singing lessons from 8:30 till 12:45 every day, and then from 1:30 till 7:30 we have rehearsals for sideshow. Or another thing, I'll get onto that in a minute, and I've been going to Tesco a lot in that 45-minute break when I haven't had time to like make any lunch for myself the night before, and they have some really, really good like vegan and veggie options in the meal deal. They have this like hummus and falafel wrap, which is really, really yum. And then yesterday I tried this like roasted vegetable, I don't even know what it is. It was a sandwich, but it just tasted like fajitas. It was so nice, and I think that was also vegan. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add the wing liner, and then I'll be back. I'm going to blend this out a bit more, and then if I've added anything to the eyes, I'll let you know, and then I will be back. Right, I feel like my face is really pale. Definitely needs a bit of bronze. So Macaulay's in my room. Say hello.
Hi.
So I've done my wing liner. It's actually gone really well today. I didn't crack under the pressure. Is that the right saying? Crack under pressure?
Yeah.
Crack under pressure. I then filled in my brows. My brows are pretty bushy. At the moment I haven't had them waxed for a while, and then I just used this Revolution Pro pencil. This is like £3 and it actually does the job really well. I think it's in like dark brown. Here it is. So it's the collection, it's called Colour Lash All Day Wear Colour Mascara, but it's the clear one, and I use this on my eyebrows, and it makes my brows stay up all day, and it doesn't really make them go, I mean, they're a little bit hard, but like not crispy or anything, and yeah, it's perfect for like a brow set gel, so that's what I use. And my lashes, I'm not sure because I had loads of like just stray lashes and I had to match 2 together, but I think they're the Ilia ones. I'll leave link down below. I'll try and leave all the products down below, but obviously the things that I like from Primark I won't be able to find links for, but I'll link what I can. And then I just added also this Primark mascara. If you guys need new mascara, try this one out. It's called the Fall/Queen from Primark, and it's a complete dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex. It literally comes in the same packaging and it looks pretty much identical, and I've never used the Too Faced one, but this is £3 and it's super good. Someone asked, would you ever date John if you were single?
Yes.
Yeah, you know, I have considered it. Basically, well, yeah, definitely considered my options there. No, John isn't interested in women, and we are best friends, and it would just...
We're just friends.
We're just friends, if you've seen our TikTok. Yeah, that would just never ever be a thing. What scares you the most about going into the professional world? I feel like we can answer this together. What scares you the most?
Unemployment.
Yeah. Unemployment and just like living, not
yeah.
being able
like
to...
what you do.
Yeah, and I'm sure you'll all come on that journey with me. But yeah, just sort of like being able to live in London, or not being able to live in London. Just the unknown. The fear is the unknown. The fear is into the end. No! Completely the fear, 100% of the unknown. Also, not getting a job, obviously, because we all want a job. To bronze, I'm using this, so another dupe. This is the W7, I don't even know how they get away with this, Honolulu bronzer, which is complete dupe for the Benefit Hoola bronzer, although it is slightly darker, because I compared it with John's and it is slightly darker. I feel like I don't know how much I need to bronze my face because my tan is obviously still developing.
I want to read the questions first.
Okay, how about you just pick me some now?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so Macaulay is now going to pick me the questions. Do you want to be in it?
No.
Look at his Edgar. So cute. Do you not want to be in it?
No.
Okay.
Not looking like this.
So you look fine.
Okay.
Let me just... Okay, so I'm going to use some blush. I've been loving blush.
How's Bird going?
How's Bird going? It's going like a million miles an hour.
It's going.
It's going. Do you know what? I'm really enjoying it. It's tough. These nearly 12-hour days are tough. When you've also got sort of had like different auditions and like stuff going on, but it's going good.
Yeah.
It's just a lot, isn't it?
I want to audition for Bird BA course. When is the best time to audition?
Now.
Yeah.
As soon as possible.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't think the earlier the better in the sense of like October, November, because
I say after Christmas.
January maybe, but then literally no one knows. The teachers don't even know. They can't even give you an answer. Highlight, I'm going to use this Revolution Supreme highlighter. It's got like 3 in the shade Metal, and I just take the end 2. Do I take the end 2? I kind of just take a mix of all of them, to be fair. Just put that on.
Any boys on the scene? Yeah, Macaulay and John. My housemates.
My housemates.
Worst drunk story. What's the worst drunk story?
Drunk story. Oh,
Probably when you did that say it or shop it. That was a bad night.
That was bad. But I do have to say that I think the whole night in Brighton, like, it wasn't it was just because all 3 of us were so drunk. When me, Macaulay and John went to Brighton, it was like this time last year. It literally was this time last year.
Yeah, it was.
The boys...
It actually might have been this weekend last year.
Yeah, actually might have been. The boys got it for my birthday last year. And we stayed overnight in Brighton, and John drank gone off wine that he didn't realise was gone off. I was really drunk, me and Macaulay were both equally as drunk.
Yeah.
I dragged the boys out of the club. John had his head in the toilet.
Oh, no.
I don't think I was clothed, just like led on this bed. And Macaulay was outside our hotel room on the floor in his boxers. And we'll leave it at that. I don't really know what happened, but it's just funny because it involves all of us and we were all like on the same level, so that's probably just like, I wouldn't necessarily say it was bad, like nothing horrific happened, but it was just one of those nights.
They're all very similar questions.
I know, and I have answered that.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fakest YouTuber you've ever met?
Yeah, I can't actually answer that.
Who is it then?
Oh, I'm just using the Primark lip liner in... Oh, Primark change their lip liners all the time. Toast, but I love the Primark lip liner, and it used to just be brown and then it went to like toast and then it changed to like something else. The nude lip liners are my favourite. This is also another Primark lip liner. This is a darker one in the shade Toffee, but did I say the other one was called Toffee? Toast. No, the other one's called Toast.
How to deal with rejection from auditions.
Oh.
For drama school, but you can just praise anything.
Yeah, how to deal with...
That's a good one.
That is a good one. I'd say...
You've just got to think, what's meant for you will not pass you by.
It's so true. And
yeah, like everything happens for a reason, 100%.
And even if it's like your dream job,
yeah,
and you don't get it, like it will be awful, and you're allowed to feel
upset,
and never, I've really done that wrong. Never feel like you can't be upset because everyone's always like, oh, it's not meant to be. You're completely allowed to be upset, but it's all, whatever's meant to be for you will be for you, and go and do something nice. If you get cut, do you know what I mean? If you get cut, if you get bad news, go out, do something nice. Forget about it.
And like, it's not the end.
It's not the end, it's not the end. You've got to, I was saying earlier in this video how many auditions you have to do to just get one job. Like,
or like one recall.
Yeah, one recall, one anything. It's going to take so much time.
Yeah.
And you have to trust in the timing of that and not look at anyone else's. Just be
journey,
on your own time frame. Go out, get
drunk.
Go out, get drunk, or stay in bed and watch films. I just used the NYX Lip Lingerie in 06. If you've been watching since the very beginning, you know this is my favourite all-time lip. I keep looking at my viewfinder. Okay, so the gloss I'm using, I've pretty much nearly run out of this, is the Kiko Instant Volume Lip Gloss in 15. I don't even know if they still sell this. I didn't really do much there. I literally brushed my hair and put some earrings in, but there we are. So this is the finished look. I know I didn't really go too in depth, but this is sort of the makeup I've been wearing when I've been going out and like that you've been asking to see on Instagram. So yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please leave me some suggestions. Oh, so an idea, and I want to see if you guys like the idea. I want to do a series of testing PLT, Boohoo, Misguided, like gym wear, like all the ASOS, because they now have their own range of gym wear, and give it like a proper test, like wear it in lessons, wear it to the gym, and see what I think of it and how, like if they're see-through, how it lasts. If you'd like to see that, please let me know. And let me know whatever else you'd like to see. But yeah, if you did enjoy, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll try and leave the links to a lot of these products in the description. Yeah, so much love, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!